The Chinnaswamy Stadium's tragedy has left Bengaluru stunned. 11 innocent lives have been lost, and no accountability has yet been pinned on the guilty. Who and what killed these 11 people is the question on everyone's mind. While the politicians have started a blame game blaming each other for it, the fact is there were organizational lapses, and that's something that needs to be accounted for to get justice for the 11 lives which were lost. While top police officials have been put under suspension, an inquiry has been ordered which will submit its report in the coming few days. But the question is, will this deliver justice to the 11 lives? The 11 who died in the stampede at Chinnaswamy Stadium were die-hard fans, and they gave up their lives just to get a glimpse of the players. The question that comes to mind first is, what triggered the urgency to do this celebration a day after the winning the IPL Cup? While some blame the RCB management that they were in a hurry because many of the foreign players had to leave the country, and that's the reason why they wanted to finish off the formalities of bringing the team to Bengaluru and having a celebration. The second being blamed is Nikhil Sosle, a man who, despite advice from the Bengaluru City Police not to go ahead and advertise the event in a grand way, went ahead on the social media and tom-tommed about the event, which led to nearly 3 to 4 lakh youth assembling at one place, where the stadium capacity was only about 35,000. This was what forced the kind of scenarios that we saw where the innocent lives were lost in the stampedes at different gates. Was it the greed of the RCB management and the KSCA that wanted to encash on the popularity of the team at this juncture? That they wanted to make a spectacular event and ensure that they celebrated it in style that the others would remember? While some fingers are also being pointed at the Karnataka government for the event that it organized, and the way the Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar went ahead leading the team from one place to another is also being questioned. Politicians love attention. Politicians want to bask in the glory of others, and that's something that is also leading the blame game. But the fans, the people who lost their lives, and the people who are suffering because of it have only one message for the politicians: stay away from sports, stay away from the celebrations, do not mix the two. Unlike politicians who generally do not own up responsibility, Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar went ahead and regretted that the event had been arranged in a hurry and offered consolations to the families who lost their loved ones.
ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಪಾಠನೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಲೀಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವರಿಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಆ ಪಾಪ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಭಾಳ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ 15 ವರ್ಷ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. 10 ಜನ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನನ್ನ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿದೆ.
Well, many of us will get away from this misery in a few days. But for the 11 precious lives that were lost at the Chinnaswamy Stadium, this is something that the families can never forget. And it's a warning for all of us that we need better management, better efficiency in terms of crowd management. Maybe new standard procedures need to be followed to ensure that these kind of tragedies in urban areas do not happen again. Also, an advice to fans and people in general: when you see a potential danger, step out of there. It's not worth risking your lives. A lesson that these 11 precious lives have left for all of us. Vijay Grover, Bangalore.